Hello, welcome to Simon
I'm not
no
wearing
茶
any
no
pants.
Mandy. This is my friend Mandy. If you missed that, she's not wearing any pants. And I don't know about you, but I'm just going to have a beer. Hello, everybody. Hello,
Cheers.
Mashu and Rena. Hello, Frederick. Hello, Radri. If you're still there, you may have fallen asleep. I mean, it's taken a while for us to get this far. Welcome to Mandy, live from a lake in Florida. I scared you.
Hi, Frederick.
Oh, Robert's saying, hello, Mandy, darling.
Men without pants. I'm not a man.
Hey, ASMR.
Are you going to drink that whole beer?
Well, I'm thirsty. It's warm in this room.
Oh, that's right. You have no air conditioning.
And I'm not sat outside by a lake. So welcome, everybody, to my living room. In my mid-century modern living room, American, specially created for the occasion. I'm no longer in my Japanese living room. You didn't see Mandy at first. But this is Mandy. It's my good friend Mandy, who Robert knows.
Hi, Robert.
Mandy lives in Florida, but has lived in Japan, and we shall, with the magic of the internet, go over to Japan. And here we are to a rather nice little temple that was only like 2 minutes walk from where Mandy lived. Where did you live in Japan, Mandy, actually?
I lived in Yokosuka.
Which is a I mean, it's in Kanagawa, is it?
What was that?
Kanagawa, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah. It's south of Tokyo on the train. Gosh, it's been so long. I want to say an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Mm-hmm. But
it's south of Yokohama, like an hour.
Yes, it's
ish.
Yeah, and it's fairly well known as being what's it mostly well known for?
I have no idea.
Oh, yeah, I mean.
I think Godzilla died there.
Okay, no, I was going to say it's a big American naval base, but I mean.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Yeah. My boyfriend at the time worked for the Navy.
Yes,
that's why I was there.
But you did not live on base, which was
very. We did for the like a week, 2 weeks until we could find a house.
Then you thought, oh God, this is horrible. Let's find a house.
No, we had to because he's a civilian or something. I don't know all the details, but we got to live like everybody else. All the Japanese people. We lived in a Japanese house, and it was so awesome. And I loved the heated floors and the toilets.
You had a robot vacuum cleaner. I remember that.
Oh yeah, but that was just a Roomba.
Oh, so I remember your dog freaked out with that.
Yeah, which dog? I went through 2 dogs. Yes, the first dog was a holy terror.
Oh, I missed that one. Yeah, that was the Shiba Inu,
Ollie.
Wasn't it?
Yes.
I should have got a picture. I've got a picture of Ollie somewhere. I should have put that up on. But yeah,
such a cute picture.
But you had to just give that away.
Kaz can't see anything. Oh, you paused.
Yes, Kaz has his mouse went all funny.
Frederick says he remembered me walking the dog. That was Chamiska. That was the Whippet. That was so much fun. That's when I got to go over and meet Victor.
That's right.
And he helped me get a dog.
So yes, we have connections. So this is the Japan, J-vlogger connection thing that Mandy knows Victor. Give me a flake, man.
Yeah, that was quite an experience. We actually went to a dog expo. It was a huge convention building with thousands and thousands of dogs.
Yes, I think there was. I saw some photos of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or even I think Victor even may
Yeah.
have videoed it.
Yeah, I think he did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Frederick says
It
he's
was
still a
very exciting.
subscriber of your YouTube channel. You're under pressure now.
Oh no, I don't do anything on YouTube. I don't make videos anymore. I've just been far too busy.
Yes.
Too busy enjoying Disney World.
Yes, and well, I have a picture of Mickey Mouse, but we should go to that later. But I mean, what are you currently doing? You're currently on hiatus from you're employed by a certain theatrical show in Florida, but they are currently on hiatus. Could you tell us about them?
Yes.
I shall go.
It's a company. Oh yeah, make your background.
I shall
magic.
move from Japan. We now move to a nightclub in Florida.
It's not a nightclub.
Well, it sounds cooler, you know.
Yeah. Well, it's called Drip, as in paint dripping.
If I move, you can see, yeah, there, drip. Yeah.
Yes. It's a theatrical dance show that was here on International Drive, which is like a big tourist area, just down the street from Universal Studios. And it's a theatrical dance show that is set to a live rock band where they tell a love story. It's all dance. And they tell a love story, and they fling a lot of color around, like paint and water and beer and sand. It's pretty exciting. When you go to see the show, you wear a white t-shirt, it says Drip on it, and you get covered in paint and color. So when you leave, you're like part of the art of the show.
And hopefully you put plastic sheets over your car when you drive back. But,
yes. Or towels.
It's certainly not a knitting club ASMR, no.
It's washable paint. It's like finger paint, tempera. So the very first time I ever went to Drip, it was for a party, and this was long before I worked there or even knew the show or anything. I got covered in paint, and I wasn't prepared, and I got it all over my car. I even got it. I don't even know how. I got it on the roof, like the roof of the car.
That was when you did your slide over the bonnet.
Yeah, I was rather drunk. But I got it all out of the car, so it wasn't my car.
But I mean, what is your
my role?
Yeah, your role apart from getting covered in paint. Don't say I'm the cleaning lady. No.
Oh no. I mean, I did step in to clean sometimes, which whew, that was quite a lot of work. But I mostly, what was this? Oh, sorry, I'm just reading everybody's comments. I was a stage manager and producing assistant. So basically I did everything except for be in the band or dance in the show. I helped the artistic director a lot with all the office stuff. I paid the bills, paid the dancers and the musicians and everybody that worked at Drip. I managed the cleaning crew. I even managed the bar. I worked behind the bar. Sometimes I was even in the show when we were down some people.
Oh, right. And if anybody wants to see what it's like, if you can actually look on YouTube if you type in Drip Florida or Drip Orlando, and it will come up.
Orlando, yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's.
Or you could go to ilovedrip.com.
Yes, but be careful when you type that in. So I don't know.
Yeah, don't go to drip.com. ilovedrip.com.
Now, I mean, this is I say a hiatus.
Frederick says so that means do not wear expensive clothes. Definitely not.
No.
And sometimes I would see someone bring in a date, and it was a surprise date, and the woman would be so dressed up. Oh dear.
Simon speaks from experience. Shh, shh, shh. So I mean, but currently they're between locations, which is,
Hello?
I mean, hello, you're there. You're
Oh,
back again.
yes. Yes, it froze for a second.
They're between locations, so you're currently not dripping, as it were. I mean, they've not closed down. They're just moving from one location to another, and until the second location has been established, are you still being paid? Actually, I don't know. Are you on the books?
Well, I mean, only if we have an event. We do a lot of like private events and stuff. So if we have an event coming up, then I would. But,
I'm just trying to think private events, going around to someone's house and like flinging paint and sand around.
We can do that. We've actually done all kinds of events. Drip has done an event actually for Kawasaki before, where they released a new motorcycle, and the dancers and stuff danced around the motorcycles and stuff, and they had the party for that.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
There you are, audience. If you ever want to, and have a party, contact Mandy on 555-4378 Orlando.
Yeah, we also did an event for like L'Oreal Paris, some other big events, and we've gone to like hotels like Hilton and stuff, and flung paint around in the hotels. But we're really good at protecting the space. So, no worries.
So I mean, that was that. But I mean, this is a job that you came into when you. Hello, I'm still here. Yeah, people saying they're getting logged out of YouTube. I hope my audience is still here. I've still got 7 viewers. If you're still here, people, wave in the comments or something.
I wonder what's happening.
Australians may have been logged out of YouTube. Can you tell that crow to shut up?
So when I look down here, it's because I'm looking at the comments on my phone. Just so people know.
Yeah, she's not bored and looking at YouTube videos.
Yeah. It's rather hot outside right now. I'm sweating.
Me too.
It's 28 degrees Celsius.
I'm only 26 degrees in my room.
And it's gonna get up to 33.
Oh God, Robert's now on the drip.com website.
Of course he is.
So yeah, this was a job you acquired when you moved to Florida.
Yes, actually, when I first moved to Florida, and I first got a job, it was actually for Blue Man Group.
Oh, Blue Man Group. All right. Goes quickly to Blue Man Goes out of the way. These are guys who cover themselves in blue paint. The paint is a big theme here, and do.
They are blue. They're not covered in paint. They are blue.
Oh, okay. I'm blocking this guy's head. It looks like he's going to hit me with
with a drumstick. Yes. So when I moved to Florida, I saw that Universal was hiring for Blue Man Group, and I've always wanted to work for Blue Man Group ever since 2005. I saw the show. I was 18 at the time. Maybe I was 17.
Your age.
Yeah, that's okay. And I fell in love with the show in New York. And years later, here in Florida, I saw that they were hiring just for ushers. And I thought, oh, that would be really fun. And I applied, and it was... What I applied for was like a lead position, a team lead, like a lead usher. And I got a call, and they said they weren't interested in me being a lead usher, but they wanted me to come in for a general interview for Universal.
Oh, cool.
So I thought, I really didn't want to work for Universal. I just really wanted to work for Blue Man Group, but I thought, I'll just go to this interview and see what happens. And I went, and when I went in there, I immediately just went off on the 2 interviewers and told them, I don't understand. My background is in theater. I have a degree in theater. I've seen Blue Man Group before. This is my dream. And I told him, you know, I gave him all the reasons why I should have worked for Blue Man Group as a lead, but I think apparently they had already filled the positions. And then they, at the end of the interview, after all these questions, they said, well, we'd like to offer you the position. And I remember going, well, what position? Because I thought it was a general interview, and I ended up becoming an usher for Blue Man Group. Not a lead, but an usher. Yeah, and I really enjoyed my experience there. And it was really my goal to actually work for Blue Man Group rather than Universal. So eventually I left that job because it was just part-time and as an usher for Drip, because I got offered a position at Drip. And what happened was some of the Blue Men and some of the musicians at Drip did this Phil Collins cover, like a tribute band, and they were playing at Drip. So I went to Drip, and I was standing there watching the band, and this woman walked up to me and started chatting with me, and she said, oh, do you know the band? And I said, yeah, I work over at Blue Man Group. And she said, oh, that's my husband up there. And I was like, oh, that's so cool. And then I started telling her that I really wanted to work at Drip.
This is how you do it, folks. Networking. Networking.
Yeah, and then she said, well, send your resume over to me. And she gave me the email address, and I sent it to her, and I didn't hear back. So I bugged Drip over and over and over again. I was persistent. I really wanted to work there. I thought it was a really cool environment. The show was really cool. It's very artistic, very different from anything I've ever seen before. And eventually, because I was persistent, I got the job. I got all of the jobs.
There you are. Persistency pays.
Yeah. People. Yes, it really does. It really does. It shows that you're really interested in that company and what they're doing, and that you really have the drive.
So I did consider having a video of the Blue Man Group, but apparently copyright and all that business. So, but if you're curious, just Google or type in YouTube Blue Man Group, and you'll see.
So since Drip has sort of closed at the moment, I've rekindled that passion to really want to work for Drip. I mean, for Blue Man Group, and recently applied for a job as assistant stage manager or stage manager for the world tour, which would be really awesome. Yes, it's my dream job.
Wave to Victor, Mandy. Victor's here. ASMR Sounds of Japan. Is this live? It is live, Victor. Hello. We have no ASMR sounds. Oh, well, you can have the sounds of the lake and the crows in the background, or my monotonous voice. So Amanda.
Yes, this is Amanda.
Is this Amanda? Wow. Yes. Wow. It's long time ago. Right.
It's been a minute. So yeah. So Blue Man Group.
So we all got fingers crossed that Mandy ends up being in the Blue Man Group.
Yeah, it's interesting. The Blue Man Group was recently purchased by Cirque du Soleil. So if I get the job, I'll actually be working for Cirque du Soleil, which is cool.
Yeah, yes, you'll be hanging from like the ceiling on tight ropes and things, you know, and rolling down in a sort of like. But also while we're in Florida, I mean, I'm and also in connection with Drip and all these sort of like events and theatrical things. There's something else that goes on in Florida, in Orlando. I think is it tied to Universal? I don't know. It's tied to Universal.
What is that?
Well, it's this.
Oh no, that has nothing to do with Universal at all. That's an independent convention that I volunteer at.
Ah.
So exciting! The full cast of X-Files is going to be there.
Oh, Mitch Pileggi and all those people. Yeah.
It was just announced. Just yesterday, or I don't know, a couple of days ago. I'm pretty excited about this convention this October.
Are you going to work there, or are you just going to visit?
I volunteer. So usually I work in the media guest room. That's like where all the celebrities are, on the media guest assistant team. But I'm willing to do whatever they need to do
almost,
there, so.
almost.
Yeah. But it's very exciting.
David Duchovny needs you to go and ask this guy on the corner of the street for some of this, please.
No, it's been done before. I'm sure. I've done some random things like that.
But Gillian Anderson's going to be there as well, obviously. X-Files. Yes. I mean, I almost saw Gillian Anderson a couple of months ago. She came to some kind of convention, like cosplay geek convention thing in Ghent. But you had to line up and pay like $30.
A sex addict, really?
Pardon? What?
Victor.
Oh yeah. This is what you have to go and what you're prepared to do to see famous people. I wasn't prepared to pay $30 for Gillian Anderson. Sounds completely wrong, but I mean that's what you had to do for 5 minutes with Gillian Anderson. So I have all of the X-Files on VHS tape in a box.
You do? Do you have a VHS tape player?
I recorded it a long time ago.
Wow. That's pretty cool. I'm going to have to go back and watch it. I was just a little kid. And it scared me when I was a kid. But for some reason, Freddy Krueger was like my favorite thing, favorite villain ever in life when I was a kid. I used to run around with my fingers like this and go, Freddy Krueger's going to get you.
And scaring all the other kids in the neighborhood.
Yep.
Do I have to open the Urban Dictionary? You may. It's not three old dudes anymore, Frederick, but vaporwave. I'm gonna have to look that up. I may even be too old for that to know what that means. So that's you volunteer there, and hobnob. Yeah, I'm using an old English term. You hobnob with the rich and famous.
Yeah, they're not really all that exciting. Although I met this last spooky, I can't remember his name. He plays Shaggy in the Scooby-Doo movies.
Oh God!
And he's in
Is that not Owen Wilson? No.
Scream. I think he's in the Scream movies. What is that guy's name? I have to look him up now. He was the nicest person I have ever met in my life. That guy,
he's not because he gave you a Scooby snack. Is that?
Scooby snack? Aww. I'm looking up his name.
Victor says he is knowing good girls.
Matthew Lillard. What an amazing man. He was so kind. And if anybody had like any kind of handicap or if they were children, they got pushed to the front of the line. And he spent so much time with each person and he gave the best hugs ever.
There you are. Advice.
Yeah.
Twin Peaks in the new one, or in the? Radri says he was in the Twin Peaks, but is that the old one or the new one? I suspect
be the new one.
New one, yeah.
Yeah.
Because if he was in the old one, he would be about 12 or something.
Yeah, right.
1970. So it could have been. He was as old as my sister. So yeah, he could have been in.
Another actor I met. What is his name?
Clockwork Orange. Oh, you mean
Clockwork Orange?
Clockwork Orange.
Oh, hang up a little bit.
Yeah, the lead actor from Clockwork Orange. Oh God! And he also played General Zod in Superman. I think. Or am I mixing them up? Malcolm McDowell. You met Malcolm McDowell? Oh, I'm jealous.
Yes, I actually sat in his lap and he gave me a kiss.
Oh my God! Well, I'm not that jealous. No, I'm not that jealous.
wonderful, wonderfully amazing man that is very kind, very generous, very, very lovely.
Have you seen If with him in it? That's a good film.
If? No, I haven't heard of that.
Right from about 1967 or something like that. Cool. You met Malcolm McDowell.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I met what's his name? I've met a lot of people. Oh, I met
Thinks. Going through an entire list of famous people here.
Yeah, well,
haven't you met some sound like a grungy old rock guitarist chappy?
Well, I got to crash the hard rock. What was that?
You met Alice Cooper, didn't you?
Yeah, I met Alice Cooper. He's also really, really nice. But
we're not worthy. We're not worthy.
Oh, and what's his name? Well, what's his name from? I can't believe I'm blanking out right now. D. What's his name? D.
Snyder?
No. Is that his name? We're not gonna take it. No. Somebody will know. Yeah, D. Snyder. That is his name. Yeah, he was super, super nice. Really liked him too. And Molly Ringwald as well.
Oh, somebody's messaged me. Who's this? Who's that? Oh, it's my sister asking me to take photographs of her horse when I go over to England. Yeah. Terence. That's supposed to be Terence Stamp, Victor. Oh, I missed an E. I was confusing Malcolm McDowell with Terence Stamp.
Yeah, there is a duck in the background. I'm actually on a lake. I don't know if you could. Can you see it?
That looks like a swan.
Well, that's actually fake.
All right, it's a fake swan.
The duck went over there somewhere. Yeah. Anyway.
I'm going to move back to my living room because that spooky empire thing's making me dizzy.
Is it?
So yes. So I mean, this is how you make connections and get jobs. Yeah. Sitting on Malcolm McDowell's lap.
The reason he gave me a kiss is because I gave him a mint.
Well, there you are. Bring a packet of mints with you, people, when you go and meet famous people.
Yes, do it. Especially the old men like him.
Right, yes. I mean, I'm just looking at my notes. I have notes.
Yeah.
I mean, this mixing with the famous people and the ambition to work with the Blue Man Group and so on. I mean, you saw them when you were 17 or 18, but as we were discussing last week, you started quite early in show business, as it were. I mean, I don't have any photographs of it, unfortunately. I missed that.
Well,
I should have got photographs of it.
If you had dug through my Facebook, you would have seen my very first play in 3rd grade.
Oh, sorry, I didn't dig deep enough. But you played the Tin Man in The Wizard of Oz, I believe.
Yes, well, on stage in 3rd grade in my elementary school.
And
I was absolutely terrified too. I didn't want to sing on the stage, and I remember my drama teacher was behind the curtain and I was in front of it, and she was singing along with me quietly. But that was my first play in 3rd grade. I've been involved in theater or some sort of arts ever since.
My cyber stalking skills are weak, says Radri. Master, you must
crocodiles. I'm not in Australia.
Master, how I can improve. That was my Ewan McGregor voice. There we go.
Alligators in this lake? I've never seen one, and I've known this lake since I was like 3. I've swam it. I used to swim in it all the time.
She came out dressed as the Tin Man, and all the alligators thought, "Oh, fuck." Ran away.
Yes. Yeah, in high school, I was actually involved in every single production.
Of the Wizard of Oz, or just
no, just of every production. And then I went to college, and I actually went to college originally to study psychology. I wanted to be a psychologist, and I wanted to take a theater class because I missed it so much. And my dad said, absolutely not. It's not part of your degree. That's, wasted money. So I switched my degree to theater.
Well, there you go. That'll show, Dad. Victor says drama nerd.
Yes, drama nerd, and I'm proud of it.
Yes, if you're a drama nerd and you have a packet of mint, you can go far.
I'm a thespian.
Thespian, raving thespian.
I
should get more raving thespians on this show. Yes. So this has turned out for you quite well in terms of financially, because recently you've acquired something white and shiny, haven't you?
Oh, a car. Yes, I got a new car. Oh. I love my car. I originally named her Vanna White, but people kept thinking that she would be a van. So I changed her. She's a he now, and he's Barry White.
Barry White. Barry White. It's I hope the engine is deep and throaty. That's all I can. But I suspect not. Because it is what? It is a Hyundai Elantra Coupe. It's rather nice, but I don't think it's deep and throaty.
It's not even a stick shift.
Oh dear, Barry White will be disappointed. I'm sorry. I'm just waving hello to Tomo. Are you still in London, Tomo?
What was that?
One of my viewers, Tomo. She just went to London. She's like, so we should everybody who knows London give good places to visit to Tomo.
Nice. My friend is there right now. My best friend.
Ah, there you are.
Or maybe she's in France now. I don't remember.
Oh, she's doing the tour.
Yeah, I guess. Well, I think she's there in Europe for like 3 months. What a lovely vacation that is. Wow. I mean, I wish I could go on vacation for 3 months and backpack across Scotland.
and still come back to full-time employment without your employer like looking at their watch and going, come on, where have you been?
Tomo is crazy.
You have to go home.
Oh, don't go home.
Oh, hang out in London,
Yeah, just stay.
Yeah, she has to go back to Shikoku, which is quite a long way. Where were we? Oh, yes,
I miss Japanese food. There's some.
Do you really? Do you miss Japanese food? I mean, I'm not quite sure whether this is Japanese food. You got this segue, quick segue.
Yes. Oh. No, that's Belizean food.
Oh, Belize. That's right. Yes, I said that in the advert. But I mean, it could be. Yeah. I did when I was looking for this photograph. I did come across a bowl of cicadas. So,
oh,
lovely.
We both said lovely, Jinx. You owe me a whiskey. I've eaten some weird foods over my life, and one time I went to Belize, and I was there with my boyfriend at the time, and we did this. Uh-oh, is it frozen?
No, it's just me still.
We we went ziplining, but it was also sort of a course in the jungle that taught us like how to survive if we should get stuck in a jungle somewhere.
As you do.
And one of the things was a good source of protein were termites, and the guide had us stick our finger in a termite nest and eat them.
Oh, raw! These look like.
Yeah, oh yeah, they were alive.
Oh, you know,
And you know what?
I hope you're not having your tea, viewers.
They tasted like carrots. I'm not even kidding, with a slight minty flavor.
Oh dear, dearie me. Yes, but now you would not do that. You would not eat termites, or would you? I don't know. No, because
I tried it once, but really I don't really eat meat. So
yes, but
I did when I lived in Japan. I mean I do eat fish occasionally, and I love sushi so much.
You
and
have
I miss really good tuna.
Yes, that sort of that deep red sort of sashimi tuna.
Oh, melts in your mouth tuna. I don't even get tuna here. I just stick with like salmon and stuff because the tuna is just no good.
Yes, I think I had tuna sashimi in an izakaya in Nagoya, and that was delicious.
So good. I had a horse sashimi in Japan, and when I tell people here in the U.S. that, they freak out and they think that I'm going to hell because I ate a horse. I think it's kind of hypocritical.
Well, you can get horse meat here in Belgium. I mean, it's you can even get sort of raw ground horse meat, which you put on your sandwiches.
Wow.
It's cheap.
Wow,
but,
that's interesting.
Not something I would do, generally speaking. I mean, I in comparison to beef, it's just slightly different flavor. I mean, it's like if I had a choice between regular cheese and sheep cheese, I would choose the regular cheese.
I love goat cheese.
Goat cheese is okay, but I mean the trouble with goat cheese. I mean, going a bit off topic here, is I find it smells like goats.
It smells delicious to me. That's funny.
So when you go to sort of like an area where there are goats, it's like it smells like cheese.
I'll have to experiment with that.
Oh, I'm being begged to change my background.
Because why? Is it blurry?
Well, because Mickey Mouse is frightening everybody. I shall go.
Oh, it's Mickey Mouse, not the termites.
I'm just saying that. I'm just going to. I shall now go to Florida into a neighboring lake. Someone did. Hang on, this is not the neighboring lake, but if I go to my playlist,
but it's on the neighboring lake.
It's on the neighboring lake. No, not that place. This playlist, and start playing. There we go. Woo,
has anyone here ever been to Florida?
I've not been to America at all. But anybody in comments?
There are no cats in America.
Victor may have been.
The streets are lined with cheese. Oh yeah. Is that Lake Eola?
Never. He's never been to America. Obviously.
Lies.
Radri has been to Orlando. Radri has been to Orlando.
And where are you now?
He's now somewhere in deep in Japan. I'm not quite sure. I should know. I have not dug deep enough and found out his social security number yet. Disney World, Disney World. You haven't travelled, May. There's time yet. You're young.
Yeah.
Tomo went to LA.
Nice. I haven't been to LA. I was supposed to go at one point and help Anthony Michael Hall pack his house. Hey, there's the swan boat. Sorry, I'm looking at your background.
You could just walk down the road and see this. You don't need to look at my background.
I really can. I walk there all the time. Is this like a live thing of Lake Eola?
No. Somebody videoed it with
turtle.
a year ago or something.
I like turtles.
I just steal people's videos to use in my background.
Forgot what I was saying.
Somebody Michael Hall's house. You were packing stuff up.
Yeah, but I didn't end up going. So I've yet been to haven't yet been to LA, other than the airport.
LAX, which I always thought it's an unfortunate name for an airport. LAX. Tim and Eric. If I knew who Tim and Eric were.
Who are Tim and Eric?
Who are Tim and Eric? We have to look. Apparently, it's a show, and I remind Radri of Tim and Eric.
Miami. I love Miami. I just went there. I went to Miami. What was it, like 2 months ago?
I mean, how far is it from Orlando? I don't know the geography of Florida.
About 3-hour drive.
Good grief. It's quite big, Florida.
Oh, Florida is very long. It takes forever to get to the Keys.
They always use green screens. Oh, well, yeah. I may mix it up a bit and use less green screens.
No, there are no cats in America. Haven't you ever seen Fievel Goes West? Good night.
Who has to go? Oh, Mashu and Rena. Night, Mashu. Night, Rena.
Oh.
Natalie.
Everybody should come to Florida.
There you are, Natalie. That's your next destination. Cass says it's his second hometown.
Nice.
Miami is indeed hot and humid. Having said that,
oh, for sure, all of Florida is humid.
But I mean,
what is it? It's right now it's 28 degrees out, or
it is 11:15 in the evening, Tomo, in Japan.
It's 82 Fahrenheit, feels like 90, and the humidity 81%.
Oh my God! No.
Yes. Here I am outside. Oh, Lahila. I'm still looking at your background.
I can't. Thank you for watching.
Music by Jeff Kale.
I have no idea. Sorry, I might go back to my living room.
So, have you ever been involved in theater or anything of the sort?
Are you talking to me?
Yes, you.
Are you talking to me? No. The nearest I have been involved in theatre was high school. Well, junior high school. We did an end of the year show, and every class had to do something. And our German class did a little sketch. I'm not quite sure what it was. But, we all went on stage and spoke in our best, like 13-year-old boy German. I'm not quite sure what I said or did. Well, I was more interested. There was a girl in my class who I was rather fond of, and they all went on stage in black leotards and tights, and I was more interested in watching that than doing that. And then
that's funny.
When I was 16, 17, we did another sort of end of the year show, kind of in different schools. And you remember? I don't. You probably weren't born at the time, but there was a TV show called Fame.
Yeah.
About a dance class thing, dance college in the States. So we did a skit on that, and we all had to dress up in all those sort of like 80s things with headbands and leg warmers, and so you can imagine me in a headband and leg warmers and shorts dancing across the stage.
I so want to see a picture of that.
Oh God, no!
I'll have to snoop around.
And yes, obviously, when I did fine art at college, in our second year, a new teacher arrived, and they were heavily into performance art. So we all suddenly got to do performance art, where we had to we're told, okay, now Here are some buttons, and she emptied a pile of buttons. Make a story up. You know. People all sat around, and you had to make a story up about these buttons, and
wow,
and do all kinds of stuff in public.
Wow,
quite stressful.
buttons.
Was I going to live forever? If only. not with the leg warmers I had on. No.
What were the leg warmers you had on?
I borrowed them from a female friend. I also did. There was obviously like a load of the guys were persuaded to do a drag queen act, of which I was one of them. My female friend at the time put on the makeup and gave me a wig, and I did my turn, and then forgot that I got the makeup on.
Right on.
I walked home from school.
So funny. You know, sometimes at Blue Man Group, the blue men don't get all the paint off, so it looks like they have blue eyeliner on a lot of the time. Or there's a little bit of blue behind their ear.
I know what you've been doing. You and I, where you've been. No, honest. I wasn't drumming on stage.
I used to, after the show, the blue men actually come out into the lobby, and the ushers were, depending on what your track was that night, which is what you did throughout the night, you got to escort the blue men because they don't speak. So you're kind of their voice, and you protect them from getting harassed by the crowd.
So you have to use a bit of muscle. So shut up, get off.
Yeah, I totally forgot where I was going with this.
I'm not sure. Sort of like blue man not cleaned all his makeup off. Then you were helping a blue man come on stage, and then you lost it.
I lost it. I completely lost it.
Are you sure there was Sprite in that glass? I bet it really was gin, wasn't it?
No, it's Sprite. Just Sprite. It's 9:49 a.m.
Never stopped me.
As they say, it's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Oh, we lost 5 viewers.
Oh, now I remember. So when the crowd kind of dies down, the blue men kind of escape through the door. And I remember walking behind the door one time, and I grabbed the blue man and I said, "Are you okay?" And he looked at me. He's like, "Yeah, why?" And I said, "Cause you're looking a little blue." He actually laughed. What a nice guy. Oh, see, it's almost 5 o'clock somewhere.
I think that's Finland. Am I correct, May? I thought Finland was on the same time zone as Central Europe. But you made a funny, said Radri.
3 years ago. Was that dumb video about doing laundry at the laundromat?
Oh yes, I'm bored. That's the title of the video. I'm bored.
Was it?
Yeah.
Nuh-uh.
There's exciting videos on Mandy's channel. Go and subscribe to Mandy.
I'm gonna have to make a random video now.
I'll tell you what. I'll download this one and send it to you.
I think you could just like pin me on it or something, right?
Yeah.
I don't even know.
Tag you. All the Mandys in the world will watch this video.
Oh boy.
So what are your future plans? I mean, now that your ambition obviously is to work for the Blue Man.
You do other things. My dream.
I mean, you do other things. I mean, I have witnessed a stoned cat that you.
I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea.
Yes, I mean you're paid to look after doped up cats, aren't you?
I do love animals, and I do have a side business where I do pet sitting and just house sitting, and I do get to stay in some really nice houses.
Yes, if you watch my advert, when Mandy says she was just going to take a dip in the pool, that is not her pool, but that is.
No, I live on a lake. That's a friend of mine that I cat sit for, with the best cat in the whole world, and his house is so beautiful. It's everything in the house is mid-century modern. And the house, the architect that built the house worked directly under Frank Lloyd Wright, so it's very much Frank Lloyd Wright inspired. And he lived there while he worked with Frank Lloyd Wright, building a bunch of buildings here in Florida.
And so I have seen the inside. It's rather, yes, it is very sort of like 1950s, but top rank. Top rank.
It has a shoe closet in the 50s.
This is poor people talking here about.
It's amazing. Do the blue men have hair on their head? Well, no, they're bald.
I thought. I mean, I have seen. I mean, whether it's just like the natural bump on their head, but I've seen photographs. They're not all the same people all the time. They rotate.
Oh, there's quite a few blue men in the world.
Sort of, yes. They take turns. But I have seen some that appear to have like the sort of latex over their hair, so I'm not quite sure.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm sorry, I'm destroying. No, I shall shut up in case anybody from Universal Studios happens to watch this video.
Oh, Universal doesn't own Blue Man Group. Cirque du Soleil does.
We're being racist, apparently, to blue men. We're also being sexist because I don't believe there's a blue woman group.
There was a blue woman once.
Ah, there was a blue woman, the token blue woman.
As far as I know, I don't think there's been more than one, but I might be mistaken.
Yeah. Aren't they just men? They have to stress their color. I think the blue woman gave up because it was difficult to get the blue out of the crevices. You still have 36 subscribers. Yes, Mandy.
I do. I have subscribers.
Yes.
Oh dear.
If everybody from the show now subscribes to Mandy, she will have a total of 43.
Wow.
And she'll do a giveaway.
Of my soul? I'll break my soul into 40. How many people was it?
You came on the show. It's too late. Go on. Kaboom tish.
Victor. Oh boy. The student of Ray. I'll have to ask. I can't get back to you on that. I don't remember. Well, he wasn't a student. He was an architect that worked directly under Frank Lloyd Wright.
I think I joked with you saying that you kept saying, "Hey, Frank, can you move a bit? It's a bit heavy." I don't know. Are you still there, Tomo? It could be hotel Wi-Fi in London, Victor.
Is hotel Wi-Fi in London shoddy?
I don't know. I don't know where Tomo is staying in London. It could be. May the mediator. You have 3 subscribers. How can you have subscribers when you have not made a video?
3 is my favorite number.
Yeah, but is it the magic number?
It is.
What do you think of my shirt, by the way? I bought this to go with my background.
Is it like a salmon color? I can't really see.
It's yes, it's sort of pink and red and blue and green. And...
Nice. It's lovely.
Thank you. It only cost me $2.
Nice. A Trump baby balloon. Have you seen the Trump toilet scrubber? Oh, thanks, Victor. I like the red hair too. It's fun. It used to be just like a couple weeks ago. My hair was like a more vibrant red, and then I spent 5 days in the saltwater pool and out in the sun, and this happened.
So yes, where were we? I lost track there. We were Blue Man. That's your ambition, and dog sitting, cat sitting, and you also sell animal food, I believe.
Oh yeah, yeah. Because I'm not currently working at Drip or theater and whatnot. I got a part-time job working at it's like the Whole Foods. Wait, do you know what Whole Foods is? Does anybody?
Whole Foods is like lots of roughage.
It's like a fancy grocery store here in the U.S. A lot of people call it Whole Paycheck because it's kind of expensive, but I don't know. If you're buying all organic, it's not really that expensive compared to other grocery stores. But yeah, so the company I work for is kind of like the Whole Foods for dogs and cats.
Yeah, it was like sensible up to that point, and then it just went woohoo.
Yes.
It's whole double paycheck for Whole Foods for dogs. So if you want your dog or your cat to
live forever
or to poop consistently,
I know.
Go to Mandy's shop.
Full paycheck. I really only shop at Whole Foods for the most part, and I don't find it any more expensive than the other grocery stores around here.
What?
But I think it's just
hang on. You eat dog food?
Actually, I have tried quite a few of the treats that we sell, and they're delicious. We have these little cookies, and we call them. There's two that are the most popular. There's pumpkin softies, and then there's cinnamon oatmeal softies, and they're really just little oatmeal cookies. They're just not as sweet as we usually have it.
And were they? Did they give you plenty of roughage?
Whole oats.
Did you eat them properly? Did you pour them into a bowl?
No.
Okay.
I ate them improperly. I've been called a bitch before.
Yes, if you get dog food in the mail, then you know your relationship is on the rocks. Oh, I'm sweating more now.
Me too.
Are you sweating, audience? I think we've acquitted ourselves, and we can now go. You can sort of roll off and dive into the lake, and I may go and get another beer or something.
Wow, I can't believe it's been an hour. That went by like that.
Yes, it's fun, isn't it?
Excuse me.
I hope the audience enjoyed it too.
Yeah.
And spread the word, audience. If you enjoyed it, tell everybody else.
If you turn the fireplace off, you might cool down a little bit.
Turn the what off?
The fireplace.
All right. If I turn the fireplace off, yeah. I shall now, for the sake of Radri, I shall reveal all.
We're too distracting. Did you see that? Oh goodness! You mean you're not really there?
I'm not really there. I'm not really here. No. It's all an illusion, people. So next week, just to let everybody who's here watching know, I will not be in my living room.
Bye, Victor.
Bye, Victor. I will not be in my living room. I shall probably be also near a lake or a small country town, wandering about with my phone. I may or may not have a stabilizer. It may or may not be shaky. I don't know. But I will be doing a solo live stream next week because I'm going to England to my parents with my sons, and
Nice.
don't have time to organize all this kind of malarkey. So we'll be doing a live stream. But the week after that, a friend of mine from LA, Nosh Abroad, he is on YouTube. He's there with his wife.
Does he eat food everywhere?
He eats food. Yeah, if you look at his Instagram, Tabby Vlog.
I'll have to look.
It's just food. And his wife posts on Instagram food. It's all food. But he will be joining me from somewhere in Japan. He will be setting off to Japan shortly, and he will be joining me in 2 weeks' time. But next week I shall be on my own, and hopefully you will join me, so I won't be too lonely walking around and showing you the sights of the lovely English Lake District. But for now, I would very much like to thank Mandy, and I hope. Drew has arrived, and we've just finished. You'll have to watch the replay, Drew.
Hi, Drew.
But but I'd like to say thank you again, Mandy, for joining us, and
thanks for having me.
And I hope everybody will join me next week and keep me company. And I shall now say goodbye. Goodbye, Mandy.
Bye.
Bye, everyone. Yeah. See you, Drew. Bye.